You know what to do with these, right? You just get in the bubble
you stay in
and
it.
it pops. Yeah.
AKA, I'm literally just gonna be following this little thing. Oh, what's up?
I'll be okay. It's fine, but you'll
I mean, he'll
you'll
probably
die.
one shot me, yeah. So I'm literally just gonna fucking hold this thing.
Okay, so we gotta kill these little leaks to get the bring it. I'll be alright.
These are 9 levels higher than me, so. Or maybe.
Should be good XP at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah, you get an extra 5%.
Lieutenant Dan! That was terrible, guy.
Yeah, I don't want to go on the word spawn.
You don't have the word from?
Yeah, I got one spawn.
That's
I had yeah, I had like a 4-day.
yeah, I'm about to have a
They made, such
weekend.
they made such a big deal out of it. Like, we're gonna give you 8. The 3rd and the 4th, like, oh boy, I would have just used my vacation day, but, you know, thanks. That's, yeah, one thing I really don't like about this company is they give you, like, no sick time. It's like three sick days a year. You know, accumulate it, and, you know, it's just like, that's the minimum, you know, whatever is like legally required, that's what they give us. Now I could use like my vacation time if I need to for sick day, but dude, it's my vacation. You know, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it really isn't. I hate that shit. I don't get sick often, but like, I don't know how many you get for Starbucks. I think it's more. I think it's like a week or something.
You probably accumulate it like every other place I've worked, where it's, you know, for whatever reason, that's all they give you.
Sometimes I'll just take days off though, because a lot of the times I don't think they'll let you know. But if you like max it out and then you don't take any days off, they'll actually punish you because they'll just like stay maxed, you know. Like you might
It doesn't roll over for the
yeah,
year.
so it's like you don't get to use like sick days. It doesn't kind of be paid after that, so you might as well like every now and then take a day off.
I mean that.
But
Yeah.
the thing
That I totally get. What I fucking hate is like the three sick days. You know, especially with my girlfriend being
I'm
off.
gonna die! Okay, never mind.
3 days. But I haven't made like a big deal out of it. First off, I don't think they're gonna fucking change that shit for me. Number two, it's like I'm gonna be looking for a job soon, so fuck it. Yeah.
The thing I hate about Starbucks is they only give you 2 days for grievance day. Grievance break or whatever.
Oh, and so yeah, that doesn't.
I'm like, that's
That's
really
bereavement,
fucking
right?
stupid.
Yeah, so every company has their own shortcomings, I suppose.
I'm like, bro, not to get all depressing and stuff, but like, if someone I really loved and cared about died, it'd probably take me a little longer than 2 days to fucking, get over it. I mean, you don't ever get over it, but you know what I mean. It's like, yeah,
You're not,
you can take the
you're,
weekend
you're,
off, but we're gonna need you in on Monday.
well, you know, to them, that's they're probably just gonna do whatever the minimum shit that they're required to do, which is probably just 2 days.
Like, I looked that up the one day and I was like, wow, that's fucking
People
stupid.
need their coffee,
Yeah, I was like,
even though
bro.
your nanny died. But
I figured at that point I would just take a leave of absence because it's like, dude, seriously, 2 days? It's such a fucking joke.
pretty sure they have to give you like bereavement, which I think is like at least a week.
up on their website. It was like, yeah, bereavement leave is what they call it. It's like, we'll last 2 days. I'm like, oh wow, cool.
We're doing leaves all the time at work, so I don't think the day for this is just 2 days. I think that, well, you know, hopefully I don't have to use it.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm just like, it's just annoying because, like, you know, you never know what happens on down the road, and then, like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die. I fucking went up on top of the goddamn. Okay, live. Tank it, yes! It went on top of the freaking mountain climb area. I hate it when it does that.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Alright, so, gotta kill the city.
I just think it would be better if, you know, they gave it more time. They weren't so fucking heartless about it. But, whatever, I guess.
Really shows they care.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
And my job really cares with the 3 sick days a year.
Yeah, right.
At least I, you know, can accumulate vacation time, but, you know, I've only been at this company for a little over 2 years, so my accumulation rate's still like, was it 3.08 per pay period? So it's not even 8 hours per month.
It's like you wish and hope it would just not be so fucking obvious, but it always is.
Oh no, our insurance is terrible too, you know, so it's
like
apparent.
health insurance. Oh my God,
Yeah, it's like they want me to pay for this shit. You know, I gotta pay for a high portion of it out of each paycheck, and it's god awful. But it's the cheapest one. And what's my choice? To be taxed to death? Like when I do my tax, I'm gonna pay like $7 grand or wherever the fuck it is. Yeah, no thanks.
It's like, oh, you almost died? Oh, well, if you don't have health insurance, and, you know, you're gonna wish that you fucking did, because there's your bill. That'll just be like, I don't know, $100,000.
Yeah, insurance companies.
That'll just be $60,000, thank you.
I deal with those fucking assholes so much because when my girlfriend's.
Oh man, for sure. Don't get me started. On this day, on this 4th of July day, like I don't think that everyone who drives should be required to have insurance. I think the people that do, if they get in an accident, should, you know, obviously have to pay way less, but imagine, like, there's a company, you know, well, I mean, you don't have to imagine it's the truth, but imagine you start a company, and everyone who does something every day that, you know, is pretty much required for everyone to do to get from point A to point B has to, you know, use your company. Like, what the fuck?
Insurance companies are a scam too. Like I got hit with a car, right? Like on my scooter, and I'm fighting the insurance company. The lady's clearly at fault, and then they're like, I don't know. I stupidly, everybody's telling me like, dude, get a lawyer, get a lawyer. You know, the insurance companies are all saying they're gonna try to screw you. I was like, oh, I'll give them an opportunity to do the right thing. You know, like so I wait like 2 months. And they come back and they're like, yeah, we've completed our investigation. We think you're 80% at fault. And I'm like, how the fuck? I got hit with a car, you know, I'm a pedestrian on the street. I got hit with a car and somehow I'm 80% at fault. Like, fuck you, dude. So,
it's like, so even when, like, you know, you spend all this money year by year, not just you, millions upon millions of other people do. Fucking billions, because you have to have health insurance, or not health, you have to have car insurance if you want to drive. And then when it actually fucking, you want to use them and actually use it for the purpose you bought it for, it doesn't fucking work. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's a racket.
What insurance company do you use? It's not too personal of a question for driving.
I use AAA. I get like a group discount.
Okay, I never even heard of them. I use Geico. I used to do State Farm. It was like
AAA roadside service. They also have insurance.
yeah. I think it differs for different currencies. Pretty sure I get free with Geico. But I remember with State Farm, it was like $230 a month for car insurance. I'm like, bro, that's so fucking expensive. Like,
Is that full coverage or?
It is, but like playing them on with Geico is way better, especially for me, because like I've never been in an accident, you know. So like I'm not like a shit driver. So I haven't even had to use them, you know.
What are you talking about, man? I just saw you on the newsletter.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that wasn't you.
Right into buildings and shit.
That wasn't you on the 5 o'clock news. Seems like
Running
there's
down the
a.
sidewalk, taking out the parking meters, being like, subscribe to Vassild! Don't forget to like and share!
Seems like there's a high-speed chase every other day in LA. Like, at least on the
LA
news.
is fucking famous for that shit.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to one-up each other or some shit. I may be going away from life, but it's my 15 minutes of fame, baby.
Around that Hollywood area,
Oh yeah.
constantly car chasing. Eat thorns, bitches. I'm drinking today. You couldn't tell. But
Wow.
after today, I'm gonna fucking take a big break from it. By big break, I mean I might stop altogether.
I partake in the devil's lettuce from time to time. I'll probably be taking a break. So,
Well, that's different, but yeah. I figured fuck it.
bubble.
This is good experience where we got like a fucking like a bar. It's hard to tell because it's like half a bar and then half another bar. I know this doesn't sound like it's hard to tell, but like just from looking at it, or
Hey man, half a bar. That's half a bar for me is like
no,
3-4 million XP, so
it's
that's
like
pretty
a full
good.
bar right now. We've got about full bars of bars. I'm rhyming.
I just try not to. I try not to think about the enormous amount of XP that's required for me to hit level 100 or whatever. And when you compare it to the Elden Ring grind, this is like, well, pretty cool.
Yeah, true. Like sometimes it feels bad, but then I just think of like, dude, this is nowhere near as bad as it was in like classic WoW as a fucking warrior. I
Yeah,
wish
remember
there was like a
classic
way
WoW,
in,
you had to be like level 40 to get the slow mount,
yeah.
and you know, running everywhere just seemed to take over such a huge upgrade, and then I don't know. Yeah, you just gotta have to think about things. This is pre-season 1, and you know, a bunch of people crying about like some bullshit, like, oh, I gotta start my character all over. Like, yeah, that's a Diablo game. I mean, but seasonal, the best shit is, you gotta like start your character over and pick a seasonal character. People new to the franchise who, I guess, because it's a really popular game.
True, but that's like all
We're
the
all
games,
like,
so like I don't know why they're complaining. Like,
bunch of non-dedicated players, who haven't really played a Diablo game. They probably picked up the game because their buddy got it or whatever.
I just think if you do the renown grind and the internal realm, you shouldn't have to do it in this season. It doesn't have that shit. But just be like, well.
Yeah, I think that's pretty normal.
And I also wish they probably will later on, but like right now, the only way I think you can find out how much hours you put into your character is like, because there's no slash play, just go die in hardcore. And then he'll be like, you died and you put in this many hours on your character.
And another weird thing I've noticed is like, why can't you give me my gear score? Like, where the fuck is it? There's like these little simple fixes that they'll, I think, iron out over time. Probably not as fast as a lot of people want it to be, but
the grind in this nearly isn't as bad as I would have thought it would have been, especially at a higher level. Like there was a kind of a slow trudge from like 60 to 65 for me, but then like after 65 it just started like really speeding up. Especially since I started doing nightmare dungeons. It's nowhere near as bad as like some other grinds like World of Warcraft, that shit. It's like, oh, that'll be 10 days in game to level your warrior from 1 to 60.
And that's going pretty aggressive too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so we gotta go all the way
Fucking
north.
going